Bismillahirrahmanirrahim from Palestinian schools in Qatar. This is Ms. Fatima Muhammad Iqbal. Today I am going to do period number 3 from unit number 11. It is in the news. It's a very easy period which is about a very simple grammar rule. Look at the examples of first and second sentences from news stories, then complete the grammar rules. These two examples have been taken from period number 2. So this is about Tim Northwood and this is about the dinosaur. This dinosaur which has been found in Argentina, and Tim Northwood is the Manchester team manager, and let's read about them. Tim Northwood has reacted furiously to press comments about his team. I read again. Tim Northwood has reacted furiously to press comments about his team. If you focus on this sentence, there is no time frame. There is no time signal which is showing that when it happened. So that's why they used simple present perfect. Auxiliary verb is has and past participle. Come to the second sentence. He said yesterday. There is a time frame that his critics didn't know what they were talking about. Now, here he said yesterday. Here we can see there is a time signal that this happened yesterday. So here the point is that in the news article, in the news stories, when we mention the time, when we mention the date or the day, we use past simple. This is past simple said yesterday. But in number 1, we did not mention any time signal. So we used present perfect. Let's go to the second news. A giant dinosaur has been found. A giant dinosaur has been found. See? No time signal. So present perfect passive is being used. Passive. Why? Because they did not mention who found it. Now look at the second statement. Scientists discovered the first bones 5 years ago in Argentina. See, here we have a time frame. Here we have a time frame 5 years ago. That's why we used past simple, discovered. Here we have the time frame yesterday. See, he said yesterday. But in number 1, we do not have any time signal. In number 1, we do not have a time signal. So we did not use past simple. So the two important points from these examples we came to know are, when we have the time signal, we use past simple. And when we do not have the past time signal, we use simply present perfect. So, in the news articles, when they are reporting the different stories, this point is mentioned. No time frame, no time signal, present perfect. If there is a time signal like we have yesterday, 5 years ago, past simple. Now, with the help of this explanation, let's solve the grammar rule. Sentence 1 from each article uses the dash tense to talk about the event, not when it happened. Sentence 1. Sentence 1. Present perfect. Number 2. The dash form of the verb is used to talk about an action, not who did it. See here, we don't know who did it. A giant dinosaur has been found. Passive. The passive form of the verb is used to talk about an action when we don't know who did it. See, a giant dinosaur has been found. Sentence 2. We are talking about this two. Two and this two. From each article uses the dash to give more exact information, like when or where something happened. Past simple. So, past simple is used when you are sure about the time when exactly it happened. Now, activity number 2. In these first sentences, put the verb in brackets in the present perfect tense, active or passive. So here you have to use only present perfect tense, not past simple. And you will find that there is no time signal from 1 to 6. These are only the headline news. When we find the time signal, we will make past simple. Okay? So you have to make them either active or passive. Pause the video here and then you can check your answers. Number 1. A man discovered a box of gold coins in his back garden. Present perfect. A man discovered a box of gold coins in his garden, in his back garden. How will it be in present perfect? A man has discovered a box of gold coins in his back garden. Simple. A woman in Japan became the country's oldest graduate. Present perfect. A woman in Japan has become the country's oldest graduate. We know that in present perfect, the helping verb or auxiliary verb is has and have. Has or have. H A V E. So this is your H. And perfect tense will be the past participle. An unknown man find wandering in the street. It means that an unknown man was wandering in the street. Wandering. Wandering means going here and there, not a particular direction. He's going left, right, forward, backward, wandering. He's not going anywhere, just moving around. So people have found him. So an unknown man has been found wandering in the street. An unknown man, this is we made it passive because we don't know who found the man. An unknown man has been found wandering in the street. Frank Thompson failed to become world heavyweight boxing champion. Frank Thompson has failed to become world heavyweight boxing champion. 3 people hurt in a car crash. 3 people have been hurt in a car crash. A young girl has been rescued from a fast running river. Now, darlings, these were the news which we solved. Since there is no time signal, so we made them present perfect. If you focus on the next question, now add these second sentences to the correct sentences above, putting the verbs in the past simple tense. These sentences, which are here given below, are connected to the activity number 2 sentences. How? Let me read. Police say last night that he not know his name or where he lived. It is about the man who has been found wandering on the street. So what do we have to do? We have to match this sentence with the activity number 2. See, these are the sentences. So with which one will it go? Police say last night that he not know his name or where he lived. I'm not changing it into past simple now. Let me match first. Yes, it will go with number 3, which is an unknown man. Good. Let's match number 2. She was walking home from school when she fell into the water. Which story? Man, a woman, Frank Thompson, 3 people, or younger? Yes, younger. He lost his match against Emilio Sanchez in Miami last night. It is about Frank. The accident happened on the M23 motorway in heavy rain. 3 people have been hurt in a car crash. Now it is about the woman who graduated lately. 92-year-old Mrs. Naoko Fushima passed her final exams yesterday. A woman. And the last one? He made the discovery last week while he was planting vegetables. A man has been discovered. Once again, police will go with number 3. She was walking home. Number 6. He lose his match. Number 4. The accident happened. Number 5. 92-year-old man. Old now Mrs. Naoko. 2. He make the discovery. Number 1. So we have joined the second sentence with the first one. Now in the next slide, I will change the verbs into past simple. Let us move on. See, I have already joined them in my previous slide. Now I will just put the verbs in the past simple tense. Police say last night that he not know his name or where he lived. Since we have a time signal here, see, last night. So I'll make it past simple. Police said last night that he did not know his name or where he lived. The second one, she was walking home from school when she fell into water. Here the time signal is this one. She was walking home from school. That it is an action in the past. So she was walking home from school when she fell. Number 3, he lose his match. He lost his match. And what is the time signal? Last night. He lost his match and you can continue. The accident happened on the M23 motorway in heavy rain. Happened. 92-year-old Mrs. Naoko Fushima passed her final exams yesterday. Past. He made the discovery while he was last week. See, the time signal is last week. He made the discovery last week while he was planting vegetables. Note down these important sentences in your notebook. Hopefully you understood today's lesson. And I'm saying goodbye, good luck, and have a nice day. Thank you.